Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. Mike Fussell here with your latest local action. We start off with some very exciting news as the NHL season kicks off. Former Nanook All-American Colton Parayko will make his debut in the National Hockey League. Parayko has been courting a spot in the St. Louis Blues opening night roster throughout 5 preseason games. During that period, he finished in a tie for 3rd in the NHL for assists and tied for 9th in points. The Blues open up against the Oilers tomorrow night at home. Parayko will wear the number 55 as one of 7 defensemen on the roster. He played for the Nanooks last year and held a spot for the Chicago Wolves as well. While with the Nanooks, he played a part in a total of 104 games, snagging 83 points by way of 17 goals and 36 assists. And the Fairbanks Ice Dogs will be back in town after a 10-game road trip. Here's a look at how they're getting ready for their homecoming this weekend.
Finally getting to return home to the Big Dipper, the Ice Dogs are now 8-2. They showcased dominance early in the season. Fairbanks went on an 8-game winning streak against 6 different teams, some at the NAHL Showcase. But last week, the Dogs lost 2 games in a row to the Janesville Jets. Forward Todd Burgess said the back-to-back defeats woke up the team.
We obviously went on an 8-game win streak, and I think we got a little cocky. I think we can use it in a positive way and kind of take a step back and use it as motivation for this weekend for the home opener.
Despite the recent losses, Burgess was given NAHL Forward of the Month honors.
I mean, it's obviously exciting, but it's not an individualistic award, I guess. I mean, my line mates, Ryan Nagrowski and Logan Coombs, have been clicking, and I look forward to playing with them for the rest of the season.
This week, the Dogs are preparing for an Alaskan matchup. Fairbanks takes on the Kenai River Brown Bears for the 2nd series of the season. The Dogs got the upper hand on the Bears in the opening 2 games of the season, though. They won 6-2 and 7-3. New goalie Gavin Nieto says the thoughts of 2 early season wins and the latest 2 losses will not be on his mind when he takes the net against the Brown Bears.
If a goal goes in, it goes in. You can't change it. Big save, you got to focus on the next save. You know, I try to keep a next shot mentality, kind of like we keep a next shift, next game mentality. So,
Nieto also says the team is strong but needs to overcome a tendency to play down to other teams' levels.
You know, our defense is, very, very strong on the back end. You know, at times it seems like we play down to our competition. So, we need to bring it. In order to be a championship team, I think we have to bring it every night and, compete the way we know how to compete. And if we do that, I think we're going to be fine. So, as long as we don't play down to the competition, we're going to be fine.
The Ice Dogs will be back at the Patty Center at 7:30 p.m. this Friday. Reporting from the Big Dipper, I'm Mike Fussell.
And the ASAA High School Cross Country State Finals took place down in Anchorage on Saturday. West Valley's Jenna DeFalco came in 8th place in the girls 4A division. She crossed the line with a time of 19 minutes and 54 seconds. That's a 6:25-mile pace. West Valley's Brooke Gottmeyer rounded out the top 15 as well. She came through at 20:14. Ty Donaldson and Spencer Heron finished in the top 15 for the Wolfpack. Donaldson took 13th at 16 minutes and 43 seconds. Heron finished 1 spot behind and just 3 seconds after. In the 1 through 3A division, there were no top 15 finishers. A pair of Hutchinson Hawks did fly through the course the fastest, though. Grace Moore came across at the 23 spot, and Jack Matherly filed in at number 28. And we wrap things up with the winner of the Pro Football Challenge for Week 4. This week's winner is Anita Jungi. Congratulations, Anita. You win a large 1-topping pizza from Pizza Hut. Anita led the field with 12 out of 15 picks. That's just a couple off from a perfect record during a week with a number of overtime games. She definitely knows what she's doing. As we look at the PFC standings, Arctic Fireman and S73 Maximus are tied at 45 points for the top spot. The Finns drop down a spot and are tied with 2 others for 2nd place. Eagles for Life is in 3rd place and Axelborn is in 4th. I got 8 picks right this week and have 23 overall. Joe Cook got 8 picks as well. Get your picks in for Week 5. Thursday night's football game is Indianapolis at Houston for an AFC South matchup. And that about brings us to the buzzer for sports tonight. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you tomorrow.